I think it's safe to say that winter's here to stay. We got a mid-November blizzard, dropped about 2 feet of snow, but we got dug out from that. We're not going to let that stop us though. We've got a lot of plants to start showing that winter interest, and I'm always out looking for that. Here we've got a nice stand of Colorado spruce with some of that persistent snow. Look at that beautiful blue sky in the background. It's got that evergreen foliage, the white snow. It's just awesome. We've got a nice row of Ponderosa pine. I think I like the Ponderosa pine more in the winter than I do in the summer. Something about that bunchy needle habit, especially with this hoar frost we're seeing here, where the moisture crystallizes on the needles. We've got that hoar frost on this Russian olive and this silver whisper Swissstone pine. Hoar frost comes from the Old English word hoary, meaning getting on in age. That crystallized moisture resembles a hair-like appearance, similar to an old white feathery beard. And we're coming up on the American larch. This is a deciduous evergreen, drops its needles every fall, has a beautiful yellow fall color, but what a beautiful contrast when it picks up that hoar frost, again against that blue sky. Also wanted to point out that pergola that I've got over a water feature here. That brown rusty color is a beautiful accent against the white winter snow. Just can't beat that. I just love different frame things like that in the landscape. I've also started training up this blue horizon Colorado spruce into a very, very columnar habit. Nice little close-up of that crystallized moisture. This is kind of a cool little addition next to the pergola. And the hawthorn with its persistent red berries. Birds will clean these up through the winter, but this is another nice little interesting plant with that red-white contrast. Off in the distance there we've got a blue eyes Colorado spruce. Really, really nice, brilliant blue color. And again, back to this American larch, really standing out in the landscape. We've got a nice little close-up here of that crystallized moisture. That hoar frost, again, very showy. But back to the Russian olive. This is a tree that's fallen out of favor. It's kind of a scrappy tree, but boy, if you give it the right growing conditions, it can do pretty nice. And this tree does quite well here, since it gets plenty of moisture through the summer. We've got the fruits here, nice little close-up, that olive green color. And then we'll take a look at the winter color. We've got the brown fruit now with that white contrasted crystallized moisture. The leaf color is kind of an olive green with a silvery backside. Very showy, nice little contrast against all the other trees. One of the drawbacks of the tree though, it does have a very sharp thorn, so you have to be aware of that. But all in all, it's a great tree for the northern plains as it really tolerates our high pH soils very well. And here we're looking at one of my favorite all-time spruces, the Gotelli Serbian weeping spruce. There's a summer photo of it, just an excellent little tree. Once again, that snow that we've got on that evergreen foliage with the blue sky in the background. Look at this pendulous weeping habit. Really, really just a tree with a lot of character. We're closing in on some of those dark brown chocolate cones, which is another nice little characteristic of the plant, both in the winter and the summer. Look at that close-up. And the red Splendor flowering crab. We got some pruning done on this a few weeks ago, luckily before that heavy snow came. But look at all those red berries. The birds are going to come in and clean these up over the winter, but man, what a great contrast. We'll enjoy them while they're still on the tree. That red and white, you just can't beat that. And now we're closing in on a conifer garden here. We've got a weeping blue spruce, great little spot to take photos in the summer. We haven't done that just yet this winter, but look at that, nice little picture frame. We don't want to disturb the snow. It kind of adds to the beauty of the whole experience, not having footprints or any traffic in that snow. Thanks again for watching Garden Hike. Stay warm. We'll see you again next video.